Sorry guys, after my my last overnighter, I took out this Mardingtop pack. I figured it's time to revisit it. So I'm gonna go find a spot to set up real quick, and then we'll have a talk about it. And I'm gonna give my final thoughts on this pack today. So alright guys, just before going out for my overnighter that I just did, I had put together a loadout video, but it was in my basement. I didn't like it, so I just never ended up posting it. But I put all my kit, all my stuff that I needed for that overnighter into this pack, and it held up everything well with all the attachments on the outside. And on the front here, I was able to attach all kinds of gear, everything that I needed for a good overnighter. You know, my food, my clothes, my sleep system, and my shelter for the night, and all that stuff. Everything fit in there. Everything was great. It was comfortable to wear. We hiked in for 45 minutes, and 45 minutes. Got to our spot. Everything was great. But I'll go about the good things about this pack first, and then I'll go about the one bad thing that I discovered. But the good thing is it's very comfortable to wear. There's lots of room, lots of options for attachments. It's got a sternum strap, a nice waist belt. It's just a well-designed pack. I really like it, and it does everything that I needed to do. But while we were out on the overnighter, I did have a failure in it, and I'm going to go ahead and bring you in close, and I'll show you what that is. So all things considered, guys, with all the tie-outs and everything like that on this pack, it was able to do everything I needed to do. It performed really well. But like I said, there was a failure, and I'll give you a look at that right now. So if I open up the main compartment, let's get this out of the way. I'll fold this down. You can see here, from the side of the pocket to the main part of the pack, it started to fray away. Now I'll bring you even a little bit closer in there so you can see what I'm talking about, but I don't see really a good way, solid way to fix this. So here, take a look. So you can see from the main pocket, here to the pouch on the front, it started to fray, and it's coming apart like real easy. It's just snapping off and stringing out, and it's getting pretty weak around the edges, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Very unfortunate. The inside of the pocket material, the outside of it feels pretty rugged and tough, but the inside of the pockets, or the inside of the pack, feels very cheap and flimsy. And I was concerned about that in the beginning. It didn't feel too strong, but the pocket started to let go. Now I'm going to zip the main compartment back up and show you from the front pouch perspective. So as you can see right here, whenever you open up the main pouch and this part folds down, you could have expensive gear just falling out through that hole. I mean, a GoPro fits. So that is a major concern. I'm not really happy with this, and actually I'm very disappointed. Although there may be some kind of a fix for it, so I can keep it and still use the pack. On this frayed bit here, I think I'm going to fold a piece of duct tape over the edge, and then try to sew that with the duct tape to the seam, and hopefully that'll keep it from coming apart. As for what I said about this pack before, about being it being a well-designed pack, being lightweight, very well planned out, spacious, comfortable, I stand by all that still, although the durability can be a question. But all things considered, I am probably going to repair this pack, hopefully, if it'll stand up, and we'll see how that goes. But I've also just recently ordered an Alice pack. So to be honest, I'm kind of fed up of buying this less expensive gear that just doesn't stand up. I mean, that thing has been out for maybe 15 times, 20 times now, and on hikes and one overnighter, it should have done better than that. So I mean, that said, guys, still a great pack, but durability is an issue. If you are very light on your gear and you don't put a beating on them, then I would still say that this is probably still a decent choice. But If you're a heavy use kind of guy like I am, where you put your gear through a bit of a beating, then this is probably not for you. So I guess, guys, my final thoughts on this backpack here. It is very good for a lot of different ways, but to me, the one that counts more than all other one, more than weight, more than how it looks, more than how it carries, how much it carries, is how durable it's going to be. You don't want to be spending your money and then getting out into an area and then having to repair or replace or fix things or have headaches like that. You don't need that kind of thing. And that's why I'd have to give this now I'm not going to say 2 thumbs down, because it is very comfortable, holds a lot of gear, has many options, all that stuff. It's good for that. And I think it's a well-designed pack. But, for a light use person, I think definitely it'll be okay. But for anybody who's heavy use, who wants to carry a heavy load in there, I'm just not confident to say that it'll hold up to some rough use. So that said, guys, it may just be my pack that's like that, or it may not be. I'm not going to go around and say that there's good ones or bad ones. This is the one I bought. This is the one I have to go by, and this is the one that failed me. So as far as I'm concerned, get out of here, bug. As far as I'm concerned, I gotta say that I would avoid this pack. If you're looking for something that's going to last you forever, I would avoid this pack. So anyway, guys, just wanted to give you my quick 2 cents on that. When I do a video or reviews on things, I want to give you my 100% honest opinion, and unfortunately my opinion has changed. So I wanted you guys to be the first to know. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked this quick video, and take care. Get out and explore. I'm gonna get out of here before these guys eat me up. Take care.